Okay, I think we finally got it. All right, so let me see here. Okay, Becca, let's see if we've actually got it. Wow, what a mess. Just pulled it off. Holy cow. All right, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 17%.
Yeah,
huh?
I wish I could hear you calling that 3 last night at the gun.
Oh my gosh. I was like, and I called it before. I called it before. I'm like, how do you leave that person open? He's been killing you all night with that shot. I mean, it was a great job on their part, but man.
It's like they drew it up without the defense. So,
Yeah.
You know, and of course, no, they don't score a point. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't score. Yeah. They got nothing.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know that.
I thought, I was like, where was that defense in the last? Well, if Rain makes a free throw, and that was a problem.
He missed a few free throws there at the end.
Yeah, he missed a couple free throws. Yeah. I mean, it happens. He's not going to shoot 100%, but man, that was bad timing.
Hey, Fuji's old man comes up to me at halftime and shows me his stats. Is this right? Is this right? I said, I just run the clock. I got nothing. I didn't even know who the guy is. Jack, I didn't even know it was his
Where
dad.
was he? Oh, who? Oh, it was.
He
was.
showed me, he goes, yeah, I got him for 12 points because there's no sideboard,
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So, and I don't know who the guy is, and I said, I don't know.
And it was Hunter's dad, right?
Huh?
It was Putchy's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He asked me after the game too.
Oh yeah. I said, the guy next to me, he keeps track of the points, and the rebounds and the steals and all that is one of the coaches on the bench.
Yeah.
I don't know who, but oh my God.
Way to pass the buck. Way to pass the buck.
That was the worst thing they did is put that sideboard up.
I know, because now people expect it.
Oh yeah, because and then the parents come to the table.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that.
Jack, I don't tolerate that. I get
No.
AD.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that.
I'll stop the game if I have to. Listen, I want them out of here. Or
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
They can't be there.
No, nobody's at the scores
No.
table.
No, absolutely not.
Coaches aren't even supposed to be at the scores table unless it's, a major crisis situation.
Right. Okay, what time do we have here? 8 minutes? I should probably get on the air. Okay. I don't hear you, actually. No, I don't hear you. I do not hear you, Becca. I hear nothing. I do not hear the radio station nor you. It's as if you weren't even there. I hate to be the one to tell you. That's just the way it is. Okay, this is Ponko's headset. Okay. Now, this has to be fixed. Come on now. There you go. Okay. So you're going to be okay, I think. Okay. Oh, where's my book? Oh. Hello? 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 It's time to go on the air, please. Hello? I'm gonna double check this, though. More accurate, and a win is better. Hello? Hello? Okay, this is not good because I do need to know what's going on. I hear noises from the gym, but not you. You don't hear me? Oh, you know what? I think this. Okay, now what? Now you hear me?
Hey,
Oh, look
I
at that.
hear you.
Look at that. Imagine that. If Jack would just put it in the right hole, it would actually work. Okay.
Here.
That's me. That was all me. Okay, we're ready to go.
All right, we're in a break. Do you want me to just put you up?
After the next commercial, yes.
All right, a song just started, so it's going to be 5 minutes. Willie Nelson, you know.
Okay, when that commercial's over, we'll get going. Okay. I will stand by for the open. Okay, women's basketball. Oh, geez, they don't have that many girls.
Did you hear me that a song started, so it's going to be 4 minutes?
No, it's not going to be 4 minutes. We'll be started by then. Cut the song, please.
Okay, I'll put you up. I'll do the open.
Thank you.
It's time now for Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3 WGMB. Bay College basketball is brought to you by Advanced Tech, Bosco Equipment and Party Rental, Classic Auto, Crawford Funeral Homes, Delta County Airport, Donor Connection, Edward Jones, Cheryl Rains, Elmers County Market, Key Realty, McDonald's, Pops Tire Service, Skradsky Funeral Home, and First Bank. And now, Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
All right, greetings, everybody, and welcome to the YMCA Gym in Escanaba, where the Bay College ladies get set to take on Milwaukee Tech in just our second home game of the season. Milwaukee Tech got here late, and so they put some more time on the board so that those girls could have a warm-up, and so that's why we're signing on late here from Escanaba. But we'll be getting underway in about 5 minutes, and during that time, we're going to let you hear from Coach Matt Gregory of the Bay College Norse after the Norse picked up their win on the road down at South Suburban on Sunday to break a 3-game losing streak. So let's hear now from Coach Matt Gregory. Right back here at Bay College Radio, the Norse taking on Milwaukee Tech, and Matt Gregory, the coach of the Norse. The girls, you know, they hung on. They pulled one out at the end, I guess, to be more accurate, and a win is better than a loss. A lot of things to work on, but what do you think about that, getting that win on Sunday?
Well, Jack, as we talked about before, it's tough in any weekend, especially in a young and inexperienced team a little bit, to play 3 games at that level in 3 days. And it was nice to see the girls compete those 3 days, as well as pull out a very much needed win that last game. So we're going to hopefully propel forward, and as we play Milwaukee Tech, they're going to be a pretty tough team coming out. You can't really sleep on them. They have only had 3 games, but yet they're in their last game being February 8th, I believe, but they're going to be coming out hungry. They're really excited, I'm sure, to play on a basketball game as well, and we're going to have to make sure that we are ready ourselves.
What impact do you think tonight could have with Madison Olson back? I know you're not going to throw out there for 40 minutes, but you know, we really could have used her and Trish in some of those key moments when we had those runs against us in those previous games.
Yeah, as I said before, you know, they bring so much to the table within, you know, not even just in the box score for points and stuff like that. I mean, Madison obviously being 6 foot, she definitely would have helped out on some of our longer, athletic, bigger players at times. But there's a lot of people that are stepping up to fill that role too, so that's good to see. They provide so much energy as well as, you know, on the defensive end. And just doing the little things that we're trying to really accomplish. Their presence is definitely missed, but it's good to have her back. She was able to get on the floor and practice with us, full-fledged practice yesterday. She looked pretty good. We're going to look to get her a few minutes here and just kind of get her acclimated into playing a college basketball game again.
And Trish McGuire's still out. Boy, she had a couple of rough injuries, and the finger was the one that did her in there for the time being anyway.
Yeah, it's very frustrating for all of us, but I can tell for her, you know, she's one of those players that just can't sit still. She wants to get out there and see if she can play in certain ways, but, you know, obviously doctor's orders have other plans. But when we still need her in different ways, she's definitely a spark plug with her voice, and she's got a very, very good basketball IQ. I mean, even though she wasn't on some of our road games, I did have her watch our game film and give us some input on first half and second half goals and things that we could have done better. And she definitely comes out with a lot of good input, and that's obviously good to see. Everybody has a role on this team and to help build success.
Well, what do you think about the way that your team was able to pull that game out? You know, where geez, you're in a situation where you've lost a couple close ones, right? And it can get in your mind, oh, geez, here we go. But the girls did find a way, and did it with defense.
Right, definitely. And as I said before, you know, defense is our key factor that we're trying to clean up a little bit from previous years. And they did what they needed to do. They got an important, you know, steal, and they bought in, and just having those energy plays is what we need. And then it lined up something for us going towards the basket to obviously get something going. And, you know, Holly made a good play, and we're here with a W instead of an L.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it boiled down to. Scouting Milwaukee Tech, then, what do you expect out of that team here today? Again, limited information, right? They've only played a couple of games.
Right. They got a couple of athletic guards they're going to look to obviously drive to the bucket and try to get to the paint. Our main goal is obviously keep those people out of the paint. So make them take some tough shots, you know, as long as they're tested. And, you know, on the long shots for rebounds, we got to make sure that we're boxing out. I thought we did a little bit of a better job at times last weekend. But like South Suburban had 52 rebounds. They're just, everyone's crashing. So we can kind of guess that that's going to be a very similar story. So we got to make sure we get a body on somebody and really fight for those balls.
All right, best of luck today.
Thank you very much.
Matt Johnson, he's coming up later. Matt Gregory, too many Matts around here. Matt Wagner, right? No, Matt Gregory, the coach of the Norse. More coming up from here in the Bay College gym. After these words, Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
We don't wallpaper and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to work with
How long?
Stop in or apply
This is
on
60.
first-bank.com.
60.
Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead,
Thank you.
make it happen with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Subject to approval. Fees may apply.
First Bank, where it's all about people. At Elmhurst County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports. Hockey, football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball. We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmhurst County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community. Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram,
on Maverick 106.3.
Back here at the YMCA Bay College gym, the Norse and the Stormers from Milwaukee Tech. And Milwaukee, a real small team. They only have 6 girls, and we've been there, done that before. We remember only having 7 in our first year of Bay College basketball on the ladies' side. But on the positive side, I guess from their girls' point of view, they're not going to have any problems with playing time tonight. And we mentioned in the pregame show the return of Madison Olson to the Bay College lineup. And right now they are being introduced to the crowd. Mike Ponko does everything around here. He's doing the PA at the moment. But at any rate, the girls are being introduced to the crowd right now. Or I should say, there is no crowd. There's 3 boys from the Bay College men's basketball team here, and a camera person from Milwaukee, and I believe one other person, and that's it. And our camera person is here as well. How you doing up there? So that's it. And unfortunately, that's the way things are. But the biggest thing is the girls are able to play basketball, and that's what it's all going to come down to, I think, for the balance of this season. Brooke Manor, Sierra Molina, Holly Wardensky, Kennedy England, and Sandra Bolton, the starting 5 for the Norse here tonight. As we get ready for basketball, Bay College taking on Milwaukee Tech. The Milwaukee Tech lineup: Ella Bierman Brianna May. Let's see here. No, Brianna, that's not Brianna May. I'm sorry. That's Daisha Christian. And 24 is Janae Normil. And 21, Lauren Evans. And the center, Adiaz Renteria, number 34. Blue uniforms with orange numbers for Milwaukee Tech and white tracing around the numbers. They have won the tap. They are attacking the basket to my left, and they are underway. The Norse in their gray uniforms with the white numbers and some green on there as well. This pass broken up out of bounds. It'll stay with Milwaukee Tech as Brooke Manor gets a hold of that one. And they are down to 13 on the shot clock here in this first matchup of the season between the Norse and Milwaukee Tech. Again, they're not able to play any home games down in Milwaukee County, although I hear some of the restrictions may be loosening down there. For example, they're allowing fans at Bucks games now. They work it down onto the post, but Christian's shot hit the side of the backboard. The shot clock went off at 0, and that means it's a violation, and it's Bay College ball. They did keep playing for a moment, but the Norse will inbound for the first time, and here is Molina with it across half court. Sierra gives it to Holly right in front of us here. Holly Rudinsky, one dribble, now two, now three, right side, top of the key for Brooke Manor. Manor now comes to the near side, looks, gets it back to Holly in the corner. Holly on the post for Blonniers. Blonniers back out, Holly for three, off the rim, no, and the rebound pulled down by Renteria. So here we come back in the other direction with the Stormers in possession. Onto the post, she's double teamed in there, Christian, and it's a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to Bay College, and so that'll go in the books as a turnover on the Stormers. So it's Holly Rudinsky with the ball right in front of us here. Holly goes in the middle, kicked it back out, and oops. We'll try again. Brooke Manor bounced it back to Holly near side. Rudinsky in the middle now for Bolton. Bolton turns, tries to turn anyway. They almost steal it from her. She kicks it back out. Molina for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, volleyed underneath, nearly pulled out of there by Blonniers, but it will be Milwaukee Tech getting the board, and we have no score yet with 8:12 to play in the first. Off the left side, it's Lauren Evans. Evans, left-hand dribble, hoist up a triple left side. It's off the left side of the rim, no good. And the Norse get the rebound. Brooke Manor moves it ahead, or pardon me, Holly Rudinsky. Rudinsky up the near side with the ball. Holly now looks to send it back to the top. She does, and then gets it back. Holly near side with the ball. Drives on the baseline. Now kicks it back in the middle for Bolton. Bolton, left side, Molina. Molina, we're down to 8 on the shot clock. And Manor will put the dribble down. Drive inside, bounce pass to Blonniers, bank shot, no. Good idea, but it didn't go. And back in the other direction now comes Milwaukee Tech. We're still scoreless, 7:25 left in the first. So the girls chant defense as Lauren Evans has it on top. Evans tried to wheel a deal inside, and that one will be a foul on the Norse. And free throws coming here for Evans. First foul of the game on either team. Wow, Ponko, if people could see what you and I have been doing since 3 o'clock, I mean, it's
nonstop, yeah.
It's been so hectic, hasn't it, to try to get things set up, and free throw is no good. It's still 0-0. I mean, getting the camera going, getting my equipment going, getting your equipment, getting all the chairs out. I mean, just little things.
Oh, yeah, no.
A lot of things. Molina's got the ball for the Norse, gives it over to Holly on the left side. Holly puts down the dribble. She wanted to go back to Molina, couldn't go there at first, but now she does. Gets it on the left side, and a three ball out of play. It's through for Holly Rudinsky.
Yeah, get her going. I think we talked about it on the last home broadcast. She's been kind of hit or miss this year, and if she gets going, the Norse are going to do some good things.
You know, she's been playing through injury after injury this year, and boy, she stepped up big in that fourth quarter down at South Suburban on Sunday.
Yeah, really stepped up. They needed some big free throws from her, and And she pretty much carried them down the stretch by getting to the rim and creating opportunities.
Yep. Onto the post. That one stolen away, and the Norse are going to come back with a breakaway opportunity. Brooke Manor goes inside, gets stopped, and then is unable to get a real good shot off, actually. Hits the side of the glass side of the rim, and now back the other way. A floater floats home for Lauren Evans.
That was pretty.
Yeah, it was. Good finger roll, and it just had a good arch to it. Back the other way,
Come on.
Manor for three, no good. Long rebound, she gets her hand on it, picks it up on top, turns, gets it to Lauren on the near post, back out for Molina left side. Sierra's going to put down the dribble, try to drive, kick back out now to Manor. Brooke now on top for Molina. Sierra's got the ball. Left side pass, Holly. Another three on its way, not this time. Rebound tapped off their hands, right to Bolton. No on the shot. Rebound underneath battled for. It's going to go off of 34. It's going to go off of Renteria, and it'll be Bay College ball.
You know, in talking with the coaches, the last few games they've had, and they're writing on their board. They're talking all the time about boxing out, and there we saw three blue jerseys standing alone and gray jerseys in between. Nobody getting a body on a body and making sure that they secured the rebound. We got lucky on that. We
sure did. Now here is Kennedy England with the ball. Goes cross court. Here's a three on the way. It's off the rim, no good for Molina. She is so streaky, boy. She made a couple huge ones in the third quarter down at South Suburban to get us back in that game. We were down 9.
Yeah. No, she's not afraid to shoot it either. She's a true shooter in the sense that she doesn't have a conscience.
Well, she gets a steal at that end of the court, and now they'll bring it back. The Norse looking to fast break and penetrate, but kick it back out to Bolton. She launches, and it's off the rim, no good. And so, boy, cold as ice. Halfway through the first quarter, it's 3-2.
Yeah, you're not setting any scoring records with this one yet.
No, not yet. Although the defense percentages for both teams, defensive stats will be good.
Yeah.
One girl wearing a mask, a white mask on the baseline there, 24, Normal. That's Janae Normal. The rest of them, I believe, have black. No, she's got a blue one too.
There's
a couple black ones.
White, couple blue, yeah.
Yeah.
They're scattered.
So now we can breathe and broadcast the game, Ponko.
Yeah, I forgot to check to see that the audio is working on the webcast. So.
Oh, it should be. I plugged it in right this time. Remember, it took.
Oh yeah.
It took till halftime last time for both of us to figure out what was it, dead cord?
Yep. We using a severed cord.
Denied on the entry pass there by Bonniers. It comes back out. They'll try again. A three near side as the shot clock runs off. That's no good. This basket is not going to count. It did not hit rim. It hit glass, and that the buzzer goes.
Yeah, coach didn't like that call, but he doesn't have the angle for that. That clearly did not hit the rim, and
no,
good call there.
Boy, it's got to be a little difficult for their team though, with only 7 girls. I mean, we know what that's like. We've had those years before where we've only had 7 girls, and that it can be hard.
Yeah.
Molina, nice dish underneath to Bloodiers, puts it home. Oh boy, that was nice.
Good job of Lorna getting the seal on the top side and keeping it there, and Molina hit her, leading her that way, so it was a real easy move for Lauren right there. Nice teamwork there.
And, they were thinking it was going to be a Molina triple, right? She acted as if she was going to throw, got it to Lauren on the baseline. 3:57 left. Free the other way, it's good for Bierman.
Yeah, the Norse kind of packing it in defensively, playing a lot of help defense, and Molina just didn't have time to close out on that one.
Nope. So it's Kennedy England hoisting up a 3 near side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Bloodiers worked hard for it, dished it over, and the big shot is good for Chevy Koski.
Jack, the part I like about that one is she worked her tail off to get that rebound, had to tip and fight for it, and then she didn't even look at the rim because she knew her teammate was wide open on the other block.
That was a nice job, yes, using each other out there.
Yeah, very unselfish play.
7-5 Bay, jump shot on its way, side of the glass and backboard, or the rim rather, no good for Normal, but another opportunity off the offensive board. Evans fired a 3, no. Another offensive rebound underneath, and they'll get to the free throw line here.
Yeah, sticking with the theme as before, I'd like to see the Norse work a little bit harder on rebounding. They're just kind of standing and watching and hoping it falls in their lap.
Sierra Molina with the foul there. That's her first. Well, people behind the scenes don't know. We had a lot of work to do here. And then to get Jake Lefebvre and Zeke Strand set up for the Eskimo hockey
Yeah.
broadcast over on 93.5. That was an adventure.
Right.
We got it set up, I think.
Well, let's we'll find out.
We'll find out in about a half hour if them
Right.
guys are on the air over there. Free throw rattles home for Normal at 7-6. She missed the first one. So Bay is up 1. Kennedy England, near side, Holly Wardinski. Wardinski back to the top for England. Kennedy puts down the dribble, gets it back to Holly. Holly lobs it in there, beautifully
Nice
done
shot.
again. And Bloniar's having herself a nice start here.
Once again, a great lead on the pass, a little lob pass, and it led Lauren right to the rim and makes her job a heck of a lot easier when she's in good position to shoot that.
9-6. Bay with the lead is a nice job again, as you said, for them to use each other in there. Nowosicki misses inside, and then they get the offensive rebound again, but a traveling call. We got lucky there as Lauren Evans shuffled her feet. 2:25 left in the first. Halftime, Chevy Koski will be our guest. And we're going to get a timeout called here by Matt Gregory. We're back in 30 seconds. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategy. We're the key to buying and selling. Realty.
We are the full court press of Bay College sports all season long. Maverick 106.3.
Jack Hall, Mike Ponko. Mike, you got to love autocorrect where I wrote on our thing for Chevy Koski's interview, instead of the word today's, it autocorrected to Yucatan. 3 on top, nothing but net for Brie Arsenault, the pride of North Central High School, 12-6 North.
Wide open on the top of the key, caught it in rhythm, and that's should be easy for a college player.
Yep. So trust me, Chevy is not from the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. She's from Rock. Or Perkins, somewhere in there. 12-6. Bay College. And now, well, good defense there. And they're really out of sorts here, this Milwaukee Tech team early.
Yeah, the Norths are doing a good job of putting some pressure on and poking at the ball and just being bothersome and making them uncomfortable.
12-6 Bay. By 6 inside. Oh, she blew it underneath there. That was Koski, who we just mentioned will be on the air, but fortunately that will not be a part of the interview. We get a foul in there. The Norths get bailed out.
Yeah, MATC went to a 2-3 zone here, and that was exactly how you want to attack it. He got to the high elbow there and made the zone collapse, and then a back cutter found herself wide open, splitting that gap there. That was a real nice job of reading the zone.
So the Norse will try again. They'll inbound baseline right. Over now to Wardinski on top after the initial pass went to Bree on the left wing. 3 ball for Kennedy England. Wide left, no good.
Just a little strong on that one.
Just a little. Bay College up by 6. They work it inside at the other end. It won't fall. The offensive rebound comes back out to Renteria. She fires, and it's long. And so it's Brooke Manor back the other way. No, it is Wardinski. My bad. Here is England on the post. Kicked it back out. Here's Holly. 4-3. Off the rim. No, she was wide open.
Yeah. There she is again. Nope.
Yep, not this time. She's going to pass it. They swing it into the left corner. This one up, and it is through for Kennedy England.
Yeah, good job swinging around and finding the open shooter. And, I don't think the coaches have been too pleased with their shooting percentage so far this season from deep, and getting a couple here is big.
Yep, sure is. So now it is 15-6 Norse.
Nice job, Lauren.
Yep. Nice steal indeed. Back the other way. She'll go all the way to the can. Oh, it rolled it off. Rebound, Kennedy England, back up and in.
Yeah, Lauren Belaneers is not a typical big where she's kind of lumbering and slow, and she's pretty agile, and she's got some speed to her. She can create some real problems defensively.
Well, the final shot should go to Milwaukee Tech. Nope, maybe not. She turned it over on the far side of the court, or near side of the court as far as we're concerned. And so we have 4.8 seconds. That should be plenty of time. I mean, last night you saw Nagani only needed 0.8 of a second, right?
Yeah.
Against Gladstone.
Yeah, I think Coach Cretin and I need to have a discussion about the defense on that one.
Oh, my goodness. It was rough.
Yeah.
Kennedy England. Time winding down. She hoists one up from half court.
That's a case of not understanding how long you have for 4.8 seconds.
4.8, yeah. That was. She had more time than that.
You can get at least 2-3 dribbles in there.
1.4 seconds. Now there.
There you go,
it's
Lauren.
stolen. Lauren throws it up. Oh, it bowled off the rim. She stole the inbounds pass and hoisted it up there, Mike. It almost went.
Just caught him sleeping. She was looked like she was going to go back to half court, and I just got done saying how agile she is, and she cut that pass off and had a nice attempt at it.
17-6 Norse. Into the first quarter. We're back at 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Why should you flag for
I still wonder if that other sound card, when Macy was saying it was cutting out, she was only telling me, when I set up in Esky, she was only telling me that it was, not in Esky, that's when I used my...
Get to your destination that night.
But whenever it was, she was only telling me it was cutting out when I was using, during timeouts and stuff, and commercials. I went through my whole pregame.
Next
and she didn't say anything, and then she kept saying it again after when I went to commercial, and that's when we decided to switch.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if it was kind of like in our earphones where the commercials kind of cut it out. I don't know what it sounds like back in the studio though.
Yeah, I don't either. And but when you were in Kingsford, I mean, we listened. Yeah, that was you were that.
It was going through my computer speakers because that sound card was totally dead.
Oh, this is a different sound card.
Yeah, this is a different one. I took that one back to Justin. He plugged it in and it didn't show up on his computer.
Oh, so he knows that one is dead.
Yeah, he knows that one's dead.
All right.
From the hardwood to your radio, Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
3 triples in the first quarter, Mike Ponko, and the Norse have a 17-6 lead.
Yeah, 17-6, and Milwaukee Area Tech didn't have enough time to discuss it over the quarter break. They took another timeout here. So.
Wow, that's a waste of a timeout. Eh?
Well,
I mean, unless they come up with a great play here.
It depends on what he needs fixed and what he, Hoagie's one of our officials. He just looked at me with the, what the heck is that look?
I mean, you don't see that very often, right? Yeah. You have the whole timeout at the quarter break, and then you end up needing more time. But, hey, that's what you got them for.
Well, yeah, and if it's the time to teach, if you see something that you really need to fix with your team and you need the time, take it. You know, it's time to learn. It's early in the season. You can't let that go along for long and get some bad habits. So if Coach decided he needs to teach right now, go for it.
Yep. It's his dime, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're your timeouts. Use them how you want.
All right, so we're back to action. Bay's got the ball first to start the second quarter. Holly Wardinsky near side with it. Holly back. Dribbles one dribble anyway, gets it back to Kennedy on top. Back to Holly, near side on the perimeter. Norse already with 3 triples in the game. Wardinsky bounced it in. Oh, nice pass to Lauren underneath for 2 more. And boy, oh boy, is she ever being the go-to girl here. She has 6.
I'm really impressed with the vision of the Norse on offense right now, finding the gaps and getting some good passes that are right on the money and really setting up their teammates.
19-6. Back the other way. They're going to get to the free throw line here. The shot is off the glass inside of the rim, but there is a foul on the Norse.
I jabbered too long on that one, analyzing the other play, but that was a really pretty give and go, and caught her full speed coming down the lane, and that's really tough to defend.
Chevy Koski gets her second foul, and it's free throw shooting time here for Janae Normill, and she makes at the line. So anyway, I was mentioning Chevy. She's our halftime guest today, Chevy Koski, in our player spotlight interview that I said she was from the Yucatan. That has been fixed, by the way, but somebody had to notice it on Facebook.
Well, that's the way it always works. You put something up like that up, and everybody notices.
Oh yeah, she's not exactly from Mexico. Both free throws are good here for Evans or for Normal. So it's 19-8. Bay by 11 here. Women's basketball on a Wednesday night. This game switched twice. It was going to be on a Monday, then a Tuesday, now a Wednesday. 3 from the left side, Holly Wardinsky.
Yeah, just swung it back and forth, and that's one of the – there's many ways to beat a zone, and sometimes it's what you do best, but got a couple of swings and really got that zone moving, got him out of position, and Holly was wide open.
Wide open indeed. So it's Milwaukee Tech back the other way. Bierman launches off the back iron. No, she's already had one long one in the game. Left side, here's a 3 for England. That one's long. Boy, they're not afraid to shoot in this game, are they?
No, not at all. Just pulling the trigger. But they're good looks. We haven't forced any shots or anything like that, so keep firing.
Yep. Bloniar's in this game with 6. Wardensky has 6. Bank shot at the other end won't fall. The bank was not open there for Milwaukee Tech. The Norse come back here, tried to hit Bloniar's. That one's going to be too strong, and it's going to go out of bounds. Well, it's worked a few times. That time, she didn't turn back in time to see that it was coming to her.
Right. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was a bad pass, but like you said, just not ready for the ball.
Bay College with a big lead here early on, 11 points, or 14 points, 22-8. Here's your score. Bounce pass, left-hand dribble now for Nowasaki. 3-ball left side, no good for Bierman. It's going to go out of bounds to the Norse. Boy, they're really struggling. They've only made 2 baskets in the game.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's frustration or what, but they've settled for some outside shots the last few possessions and haven't even really looked to attack the Norse defense and try and get inside.
England near side to Manor on top now for Wardensky. Holly dribbles, gives it back to Brooke, right in front of us here. Brooke back to the top for England. Kennedy England over to Holly. Outside the arch again. Are they going to try to get it into Lauren? They're down to 8 on the shot clock now. Far side of the court. They get it inside, and that was put up no good by Bolton, but Sandra's going to get to the line.
Yeah, Lauren took a seat on that.
Yeah, she did.
One,
I did not see that switch. So, yes, you're right. She's sitting, and coming in the game was Bolton. So Sandra Bolton comes to the free throw line here, 22-8, the Norse with the lead.
I like Sandra's game. We talked last time when we were on the air where when she's decisive and goes, she's really effective, but she plays strong. She's just not blessed with the height of Lauren Bloniers that would really make her a top-tier post presence.
Sandra makes both free throws, 24-8, the Norse with the lead. And right to left across your radio. This girl in the game, Brianna May, she checked in for the first time, at least that I noticed. Bierman left side, bounced it to normal on the baseline. She's well covered, throws it way too high. She tried to go cross court to May because she was being hounded on the post and threw it too high.
Yeah, she was double teamed with another one coming and had the guard wide open on the wing and just, a little too strong.
Yeah, just a little.
There's a souvenir for a lucky fan.
If we had them. Bloniars throws it left side now, gets it back from England. That's Wardensky. Holly, 3-ball, no good. I said Bloniars, I meant Wardensky, of course. I really scared her brother, Justin, there, listening on the radio, hey? Saying, what's she bringing the ball up court for?
Right. Well, we got a couple names that are a little tongue twisters, so if they're in your head, trying to make sure you say them right. I can see that happening.
I'll try. 24-8 as we get a foul at the other end against the Norse, and that's free throw shooting time here for Milwaukee. No, it's not. This is the second quarter, so they'll have to inbound it, and they'll take that. 3 from the left wing for Brianna May.
Nice looking jump shot there. She's wide open on the corner.
Norse trying to answer at this end of the court now. Here's Brooke Manor. She throws it in. It somehow deflects to Hannah Clark, and she puts it in. It deflected off of a Milwaukee girl's hands and right to Hannah.
I was watching her facial expression running around the court, and she's just, how does that happen? That's kind of the kind of look she had. She had it right in her hand, and it deflected right. She got the assist, though.
Well, that's true. 26-10, Bay. They work it down low. Not a bad looking shot, but it's off the glass in front of the rim. No good. Norse looking to run now. Here's Holly with it. Holly Wardensky, left side. On the baseline, the drive, and the basket for Sandra Bolton.
That was nice. Like I said, she's decisive. She goes quick. A nice little catch, short pump fake, and right around her defender for the easy layup.
And the Norse are having a little bit of fun. And 28-10. I wonder, Mike, if playing against such great teams that they've played against, has gotten our girls prepared for, playing so well as a unit like this. They miss at the other end. Norse looking to run. Holly's going to take it all the way to the can. Put it up. No, she's fouled.
It's kind of a double-edged sword there, Jack. If you play good competition, you're going to get better. Like the old saying goes, steel sharpens steel, right? But on the other hand, too, if you're playing some really tough teams and getting your tail kicked, it's hard to stay up and get into games that are winnable or not as tough of an opponent it's been. And the Norse are responding well here. They're playing well and they're not showing that second hand that I just talked about. They're ready to play today.
Ordinsky at the line makes it's 29-10, and I think, Mike, that Brianna May shot at the other end that I had written down as a 3. I think they must have ruled it a 2 because it's 29-10 on the board. Second free throw, no good for Holly.
Yeah,
so it must have been a 2, but it was close. She must have had her foot on the line.
Yeah, that was a 2. I saw it all the way, Jack.
Okay, well then you take over. You didn't broadcast overtime or anything last night,
No, yeah, I'm fine.
They get it inside to Nawasicki, and she puts it home. 29-12, and we're going to get a timeout. Matt Gregory will talk it over with his girls. 30-second break. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
It's never a bad time to enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you'll love. Plus, they have donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates are available at any time in any amount. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for takeout and drive-thru only. Connect with freshness. Donut.
Dunk a dish all season long. Bay College basketball is on Maverick 106.3.
29-12, Bay College. They found each other pretty nice out here, Mike. They've moved the ball well, and have not been stagnant on offense.
Right. No, I think you hit it on the head there, and attacking the zone, hitting the gaps, finding shooters, and doing the things that they need to do to be efficient here.
Kennedy England passed it over to Holly in the middle. Turnaround shot for Bolton. Yes, sir. It's down. Wow, she's having a nice game.
Yeah.
31-12.
And once again, a good team offense there, swung it around and got her to that high post, which is hard to defend against a zone.
Sandra's got 6 in the quarter. They work it inside. That shot not good. Offensive rebound, backup, not good for Nawasicki. Offensive rebound again. That's one area Milwaukee is doing well, and she puts it in. Zariah Nawasicki, her second basket of the game.
No body on body, just standing around and playing jump ball and volleyball with it, and that's what happens.
Into Sandra Bolton, kick out, left side, Holly for 3, or Brooke for 3, no good. Rebound for, this is Giselle in the game. I didn't see her check in at the last time out. She puts it up off the glass, no good. And the rebound comes down to Milwaukee. They're up, down by 31-14 here.
Oh, wow, just took it away.
Oh, she just picked her pocket there. Wow, nice job by Kennedy England. Finds her man in transition, puts it down. Giselle Lorela.
Yeah, good job running the floor by both young ladies after the steal, and Giselle recognizing and finding the lane and finishing.
Yeah, finishing. That's the thing. We saw that a few times down in Chicago, the 3 games down there, and we didn't finish.
Right.
Onto the post. Well, she shoved off, it looked like. But, well, anyways, Nawasicki is long on the shot.
Computer's working.
Yeah, something's beeping at us, but 3:04 left in the first half, and it'll be they got a foul on us, I think, down there. So
number 20.
Renteria is going to inbound. Okay, foul was on Kennedy England. In the lane, that shot one-handed, not good for Evans, out of bounds. Bay College ball, 2:57 left here in this first half, which has been a very successful one for the girls. So far, so good. England with the ball, gives it to Bolton, left side, 3, on its way, not good for Giselle there. Coach Gregory also said we're going to see a little bit of Madison Olsen in this game. She's finally back from her long layup. We had a double dribble here against Milwaukee Tech. You can't just throw her in there, for the
Right,
whole game.
right.
But he said he's going to try to get her a few minutes anyway. to
Yeah,
get
no,
back.
she hasn't had. I think she's had 1 or 2 practices this week, and she'll be a welcome addition. But she's got to get her sea legs back and
Yeah.
get back in shape here and ready to go. So
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, no better way than getting her in game action. And
You're so eloquent, you know that. Laura, the left side, back to Kennedy. Now Brooke Manor launches a 3. It's no good. Well, she was open on the near side, and the Pride of Gwynn High School makes that more times than not. Bierman, right side dribble for Milwaukee Tech. Back to the top for Renteria. Volley back to her. And now Normal on the baseline throws up an air ball, and Brooke Manor will get this one. She'll bring it ahead. Brooke Manor, left side. They wing it around into the left corner. Open triple, not good for England. Battle on the boards, and the Norse get to the loose ball. And now tapped away, but Brooke is able to save it. Almost hit Beeve, our ref here. Mr. Redinger in the middle. Free throw line shot on its way. Count it for Bolton.
good, patient offense, finding the open teammates. It's fun to watch right now.
It is 35-14. Bay College with the lead. That's 3 touchdown lead, Mike Ponko.
I think the more important thing is yeah, they're hitting their extra points, but all jokes aside, they haven't had that second quarter slump that they've had all season long.
You know it. Long jump shot, no good, but there's Noah Sicky with another rebound underneath, and another foul against the Norse. Who'd she get this time, Brooke? Or I couldn't see who the foul was on that time, but it was on Brooke, yeah.
Yeah. And we just got done talking about it. Look who checked into the game.
yeah, as if on cue, right?
Right.
She's constantly Snapchatting me during the game, so the girls need to do this, the girls need to do that. Oh, come on, we got to do this better, that kind of thing, you know, when she's watching the live streams back in St. Ignace. Free throw is no good here for Zariah Nowosicki. Second one on its way, and that one rattled out too. Boy, not much going right for them, although in this case the Norse nearly lost that rebound out of bounds, but it's good to see, you know, girls like Hannah and Giselle, you know, getting some playing time. You know, there's some games that they haven't been able to get on the floor at all because the game is right down to the wire, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, and the score is comfortable right now, and you just came off a crazy weekend, so yeah, save some legs. And
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
And it's a great experience for those girls when you're looking for them to step up next year. They've had some game experience now.
Molina on top from Giselle. Launches a triple. It's short off the front of the rim. It is saved on the baseline, and then it rolls over here to me. Hi, Giselle.
Jack, you were open.
I was. I wouldn't have made it, though. I would have missed the shot. I mean, I was open about 22 feet away, 25 feet away. I wouldn't have made it.
Yes. You're going to have to work on that range.
35-14. Yeah, it's all funny when you're up by 20.
Right?
That one didn't hit me I had one hit me in the stomach in the first home game. Oh, 3-ball. Nice shot there from Bierman, left side.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right next to you.
You thought it was so hilarious, didn't you?
You noticed I laughed before I asked if you were okay.
You did. That's what are friends for. Madison Olson posting up. Back out to Giselle. Fires up a 3. Off the rim, no. And with 8 seconds left, Milwaukee will get the last opportunity. Drive and off the back of the rim, no good. Battle underneath, and that will do it for the first half here in Escanaba. Well, what do you think, Paco? 35-17, not too bad.
Yeah, like we said, they're moving the ball well. They're efficient on offense and hitting their shots and having some fun out there, which is good to see.
And getting everybody involved, you know,
Yeah.
that's the good thing, too. So 35-17, the Norse Force with the lead here in ladies basketball. We'll take our first halftime timeout and be back in 3 minutes to hear from Chevy Koski, the pride of Mid-Penn High School. 3 minutes from now, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give someone may make it their best day in a long
I know.
time.
I'm going to miss that guy.
Even those who seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
Youth sports is more than winning and losing. Youth sports is about teamwork, sportsmanship, camaraderie, and fitness. Your local Pomps team is a proud sponsor of these local broadcasts and athletes. Like the teamwork it takes to get your vehicle back on the road safely and quickly when getting new tires, Pomps Tire is proud to be on your team, supporting our local athletes. Pomps Tire of Escanaba. They know tires and service, and you should know Pomps.
Boss Equipment and Party Rental. See what you and Boss can do for your next project or event. We've been helping out since '72. Expert guidance helps you do it right. A commitment to excellence is sure to like. We're family owned, so we care more. Boss Equipment's what you're looking for. Boss Equipment and Party Rental. See what you and Boss can do.
Questions about your retirement deserve more than just a call center. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor Cheryl Rains. Let me show you the difference personal attention can make when it comes to your goals. Stop by our office located in the Lincoln Fair Plaza at 843 North Lincoln Road in Escanaba, or contact us at 786-6865. Personal attention. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Jeff Wiggy of Gretzky Family Funeral Homes.
The cost of funerals is a legitimate concern for all. It always has been, and frankly, it should be. At Gretzky Family Funeral Homes, it's a concern for us as well. We want to be sure you know all the costs up front and that there are no unpleasant surprises in your time of loss. We are happy to discuss your price concerns at any time. Just visit us in Escanaba or Gladstone or online at SkratskyFuneralHomes.com.
Skratsky Family Funeral Homes.
We don't wallpaper and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to work with you. Stop in or apply online at first-bank.com. Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead, make it happen with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval, fees may apply.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
Time to catch our breath.
Here at Bay College,
Second half
basketball
on
team
your
set to
Bay
take
College
on
basketball,
Milwaukee.
Maverick 106.3.
Well, the Murderers. All right, halftime here at Bay College. It is the Norse and Milwaukee Tech in our player spotlight today. Jabril. Oh, folks, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong interview. I put Jabril on instead, so I'm going to have to reset that. And he's on our halftime show of the men's game later, so you'll still hear from him. Let me take a 60-second break here, and we will reset and let you hear from Chevy Koski, the pride of Mid-Penn High School. Operator error, my fault. Back at 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
At Elmers County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports.
Here at halftime, Bay College taking
football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball. We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmers County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty.
Time to catch our breath as we get ready for the second half on your home for Bay College basketball, Maverick 106.3.
Okay, back here at halftime, Bay College taking on Milwaukee Tech. Home sweet home, finally playing a home game, and our player spotlight today is the pride of Mid-Penn High School, Chevy Koski. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. It's good to be home, isn't it? Not be on a bus for 6 hours?
Yes, it's nice to have a home game.
Yeah, I mean, too bad there's no fans, right?
Yeah, but we got to do what we got to do to play.
Yeah, you just got your temperature checked. You're good.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, we don't want anybody to be hot-headed out there, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, explain to me the transition from high school basketball to college basketball. How's that gone for you so far?
It's been going pretty good. It's definitely a shift. A lot more time management I've got to take into consideration with school, being on the road, being gone, just getting my stuff done on time.
And how do you handle that, being on the road so much? You know, some of these trips are 4 days, and I know me as an adult, I get behind on things I got to do.
I've been, like, staying a lot after my classes at Bay, just getting everything done within, like, the first few days of the week so that I don't have anything to do on the road.
How about the basketball part? What have you think you've been improving on in your game, and what still needs to get better?
I think I've been improving on a lot on like my post moves and being stronger, especially since the competition's a lot better than it was in high school. But I definitely need to improve on like boxing out and being able to hold my weight since I am smaller.
But you're expected to be almost like a big at times, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I do play the post position a lot. So I've just got to be able to hold my own down there pretty much.
Now, you didn't do too much of that at Mid-Penn, right?
Yeah, I was kind of like all over the place, but yeah, I was just like mainly, I guess you could say a post player, but I was more like I would drive a lot more than just stay in the post.
Now, what's it like for you to be out there with Kennedy?
It's super fun. Like, it wasn't, I was, was supposed to go and play in Wisconsin, but then I came here. So I think it just, worked out in the best because I'm glad that I get to play with her still for another 2 years, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen very often. I mean, especially from a school as small as yours.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's always been like our dream to play together, and as long as we get to keep playing together, it's just great.
Now we got to get Daisy and the rest of them here, right?
Oh, yeah. Keep the sisters going.
Well, you mentioned that you were going to go to Wisconsin. Now, what ended up in your decision to come here to Bay?
I always wanted to play basketball, and the only option I had at the time was to play in Wisconsin, but when the opportunity came that I could play at Bay and it was closer to home and I could play with Kennedy and a lot of the girls that I still knew, I had to take it. I couldn't pass it up.
What's it like playing against girls like Lauren, from Bark River, and Bree from North Central, and the two Kearney girls? I mean, you played against them so many times.
Yeah, it's super cool to, play together because at times in high school you're rivals, but now you just become, best friends.
Yeah, how's the team clicking together, do you think, with the off-court stuff? You spend a lot of time together. I mean, road trips and even here at home.
I think we click, honestly, really well together. Like, a lot of these girls are going to be lifelong best friends for me.
So what are some things you like to do besides play basketball? What are some hobbies you like to, spend some time doing?
I'm really outdoorsy. I like to hunt and fish. I like to shop with my mom and my sister. We always take trips to Appleton and stuff, so, yeah.
Yeah, so you go and spend her credit card in the Fox River Mall down there?
No, I spend my own money, but yeah, I do go shopping a lot.
Okay. What are you studying here at Bay College?
I'm going for a liberal arts degree right now, and then I plan to transfer to Central to get a degree in fashion.
So what kind of job would you like to get then from that kind of a degree?
I would like to do either the business aspect of the fashion, work behind big fashion companies, or I'd like to work for Louis Vuitton and Gucci is one of my dreams to work for them.
Really?
Yeah, it's out there, but yeah, I think it'd be super cool to work for one of those companies.
Well, you'd have a few more dollars in your pocket than me, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, Chevy, I'll let you give a shout out to anyone you think may be listening.
Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, my sister, my dad in South Carolina, and I'd like to give a shout out to my boyfriend, Tucker.
Your boyfriend who?
Tucker Taylor.
Okay, I'm sure he's listening up there in the frozen tundra, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, well, hey, good luck here tonight. Let's have some fun.
Thank you.
Okay, Chevy Koski, everybody. More coming up from here at Bay College. It's halftime. The Norse and Milwaukee Tech. The first half scoring summary is straight ahead next. You're listening to Bay College Basketball, Maverick 106.
Why should you fly from nearby at the Delta County Airport with Delta Airlines?
Is this a
Easy
60?
flights to anywhere in the world. Delta County Airport gets you to Detroit and Minneapolis earlier for more flight options, allowing you to work, get to your destination that night, and start the vacation.
This is 3 minutes.
Parking, easy
All right,
drive
thanks,
when
Jack.
you return home from your trip. Check in and check bags at delta.com. Keep the Delta Airport in mind for your next flight. It's just easier when you fly from the Delta County Airport.
We don't wallpaper and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to work with you. Stop in or apply online at first-bank.com. Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead, make it happen with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval, fees may apply.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
It's never a bad time to enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you'll love. Plus, they have donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates are available at any time in any amount. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for takeout and drive-through only. Connect with freshness at Donut Connection, 2315 First Avenue North in the Mini Mall, Escanaba.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
Youth sports is more than winning and losing. Youth sports is about teamwork, sportsmanship, camaraderie, and fitness. Your local Palms team is a proud sponsor of these local broadcasts and athletes. Like the teamwork it takes to get your vehicle back on the road safely and quickly when getting new tires, Palms Tire is proud to be on your team.
I'm going to play the station ID coming out of this.
Palms Tire of Escanaba. They know tires and service, and you should know Palms.
Boss Equipment and Party Rental. See what you and Boss can do for your next project or event. We've been helping out since 72. Expert guidance help you do it right. A commitment to excellence is sure to like. We're family owned, so we care more. Bosquet's what you're looking for. Bosque Equipment and Party Rental. See what you and Boss can do.
You're listening to Bay College North basketball on Maverick 106.3 WGMB. Stevenson, Escanaba, Iron Mountain, Menominee. Proud to be your official home of Bay College basketball, Maverick 106.3.
Well, we're back here at the Bay College gym as the Norse have thrown up 39 shots in the first half, 21 of them from three. Jeez. They're 14 for 39 on the floor altogether, 4 for 21 at the line, or beyond the line, the three-point line, that is. Norse have 19 rebounds in the game. Milwaukee Tech with 21. Milwaukee Tech 6 for 24 on field goals, so we've gotten off 15 more shots than them in the first half. They've made 6 of 24, 2 of 9 from 3. Their leading scorer with 6 points is Ella Bierman. Bay College's leading scorer is Sandra Bolton with 8 points. Back at 60 to get the second half started. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Why should you fly from nearby at the Delta County Airport with Delta Airlines? Easy flights to anywhere in the world. Delta County Airport gets you to Detroit and Minneapolis earlier for more flight options, allowing you to work, get to your destination that night, and start the vacation the next morning. Free parking, easy drive when you return home from your trip. Check in and check bags at delta.com. Keep the Delta Airport in mind for your next flight. It's just easier when you fly from the Delta County Airport.
Questions about your retirement deserve more than just a call center. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor Cheryl Rains. Let me show you the difference personal attention can make when it comes to your goals. Stop by our office located in the Lincoln Fair Plaza at 843 North Lincoln Road in Escanaba, or contact us at 786-6865. Personal attention. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
No getting stuck behind the backboard. We have the best seat in the house. It's Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
Well, Mike Ponko, when's the last time you saw a team take 39 shots in the first half and 21 of them are from three? A Bay College team, that is.
I don't think we've seen that before, to be honest with you.
Well, we just did. 35-17 North starting the second half. Long triple from number 21 on top there. That's Lauren Evans. It's wide left, but the Norse have a steal here. Bolton had her pocket picked. Bolton and Sierra were coming up court and just plain stole it. What number, 22 there?
Yeah, Sandra just not confident enough to bring the ball up the court even with no pressure and really forcing the pass to Sierra there.
So they have the first points of the half, 35-19. Milwaukee Tech on the board first. Norse again in gray uniforms with white numbers. The teal trim. 3-ball for Molina, not good. Rebound pulled down by Janae Normill, number 24. 1 minute gone by in the third quarter. 35-19. You know, I had a talk with, I forget who it was. I think it was Bill Saul up at Northern when he was there. And he talked, we were talking about would they switch to quarters for men's basketball as well? Like they do, they have two halves right now. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the girls switching to it, to be honest with you. So
shot clock winding down. Normal one hands it up, 15-footer off the front of the rim, no good. Norse, they're getting a little more pressure in back court from Milwaukee here, and they nearly got a turnover from Molina there. Sierra got it down though to Bolton, nice job with the left hand, puts it home. She's got 10.
Yeah, she got fouled hard too. That was an old WWE dirty move, the rake to the eyes there. Unintentional, obviously, but yeah, she got hit in the face and still finished. That was tough play.
Yep, and one for Sandra Bolton. She'll go to the line looking for the old-fashioned three-point play, and she's got it with only 1.5 eyes because she got hit with it. 38-19. So what stands out, that to me stood out, was the number of triples we took, but you're looking at the score sheet.
I tell you what, 2 turnovers as a team is fantastic in a half.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. 10-2 on the turnover battle, and 10 isn't that bad, but if you only turn it over 2 times, you're going to have some success.
Double team on the post play. They kick it out, and the jump shot no good for Normill, and then the ball ricochets out of bounds. It's Bay College ball. 7 players for Milwaukee Tech, and the Norse are the full lineup. It wasn't that long ago. It was the other way around. Just a few years ago,
yeah,
where we'd go with the iron 7. Sometimes 6 if one got hurt or fouled out.
Right.
Wardinski on top for Brooke Manor. Right side now to Molina. Sierra puts down the dribble 1, dribble 2, 3, picks it up with both hands, gets it back to Wardinski on top. Holly gives it to Bolton on the way. That's off the rim. She was open. And the Milwaukee Tech team gets the rebound here. By the way, I've been instructed by Julianne Wickman and the Ackerman twins to say hi. Oh, she took.
Holly took the charge there. Yeah,
she did take the charge. I didn't see Joe Rittinger, the referee on the far side of the court there, call it. That would have been not a good call for a block, but
no, yeah.
Holly took it like a man there, right?
Holly was there the whole time, and yeah, just stayed strong and took the charge, and the Evans girl came barreling through and took her right out.
So anyways, hello Red, hello Twins, listening to us today.
Always good to hear from those ladies.
Yep, Bolton on the baseline, can't get that one to fall, and they're looking to run now. Bierman near side, stops, knocked away by Sierra Molina. She's able to shovel it back to Renteria, but she couldn't handle it, and the ball ends up out of bounds to the Bay College Norse.
Yeah, Jack, looking at these stats again, it's not like the Norse shot exceptionally well. They were 29.2% from the field, 23.1 from 3, which usually isn't good enough to win a game, but when you're...
Oh, here's the turnover for the Norse at that end, so they don't have 2 anymore. Got 2 in this half. Yeah. Inside, and we'll get a foul. Here's Lauren Evans went up for the shot, and she's hit on the arm.
But to finish my point, when you're that much more efficient, you only turn it over twice. The rebound battle turned out identical, 21-19 in favor of Milwaukee Area Tech. What happens is the North shot it 39 times to Milwaukee Area Tech's 24, who only shot 25% for the half, and that makes a big difference there when you can just be efficient and make sure that you're getting more shots up.
We'll have the men's game at 7:30 tonight, or maybe a little earlier, depending on how long this one goes. Yeah. Bay College and Milwaukee Tech.
I would guess it would be right around 7:30 since we had to push this start back.
Yeah. Free throw is good here. 38-19 is your score. Or did she miss? She missed that. Yeah, no good on the shot. This one is on its way and good. So, Evans makes her first free throw. She missed the first three. Holly wide open left side, but they're going to run a play here. Gets it back out to Giselle. Ooh, dragged that left foot.
Yeah, she did.
They didn't call it, though. Onto the post for Bolton, and she's tied up. Good play. Bierman got her hands in there and got it enough of the ball for the tie-up.
She's a pretty active young lady on the floor and kind of all over the place that play, and finally was able to tie it up there.
38-20, Bay College with the lead. Inbounded off the tie-up, it was alternating possession Bay. Lorela throws it over. Here's a long triple, and it's an air ball for Holly from the right wing, and it'll bounce out of bounds.
It was a good look, just came up short on it.
Yep, that's pretty much, I mean, you're not the best commentator in the league for nothing, remember?
Oh, good Lord.
Almost 40 years since that movie came out, eh?
Has it been that long?
It's 35 at least. It's from the 80s.
I believe it was 87,
Okay, then 34. 3 ball from the corner, Bierman, no good. Talking about the movie Major League, by the way, folks. That was just an inside baseball joke for Ponko and I. When we do that when it's a 20-point game.
Right.
Nice clear out there for Giselle Lorela, getting that defensive rebound. Now the Norse beat them back up court, 2 inside to Bolton. Though, a little too weak on the pass there, Mike, and it's stolen by Evans.
Yeah, just a little off the mark for sure.
She's long on the jumper off the back iron. Brooke Manor chases this one down. Brooke up the right side, switches hands on the dribble a couple of times, goes to her left now, gets it up to Wardynski on the left wing. Holly puts down the dribble, has it tapped away as she was trying to cut inside. Milwaukee Tech doing a much better job of denying the Norse. They're not, for example, getting it into Lauren at all.
Yeah, a little bit more active hands, and I think they've gone away from that zone a little bit more to help them out, and just being a little bit more active and bothering the passing zones.
5:03 to go in the third, 38-20. So what do you think? Bill Saul agreed, by the way, going back to that, moving the men's games to quarters as opposed to halves. He didn't think he would support it either, and frankly, it wouldn't change much, he said.
All it does is give you an extra timeout. It's one of those things where sometimes there's a committee that looks at these rules and they almost feel like they have to change rules. And college basketball, to me, is not broke, so why try and fix it?
3 from the left side, off the back iron, too strong for Normill. And Giselle Lorela brings it up court. Left hand dribble to the right, back to her left, right. Now pass, open 3 for Kennedy, no good from the corner. Offensive rebound for Bolton, gets it back to Giselle, the 2 Kearney girls there. Here's Kennedy England back now to Holly. Over to the left to Giselle, underneath the Bolton, puts it home.
Great ball movement once again, back and forth, and got them out of position and found the wide open layup.
40-20. They certainly, I don't know if our girls have had this much time and space, Right. I know they haven't.
Right.
Normal with a baseline layup makes it 40-22. Milwaukee Tech gets on the board, but, our girls have been playing just outstanding. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, gee, yeah.
Got it to Bolton.
Yeah, once again, just kind of finding a spot in the soft spot in the zone. They've gone back to that 2-3 zone, and she was behind the 3 and caught him sleeping there.
15 points for Sandra Bolton. She have all of our points this half?
That's a good possibility the way it's been going.
Long outlet. Well, not anymore because Kennedy England gets behind the defense after the miss at this end. She puts it home. She has 7. 44-22.
Aren't you keeping a book? What the heck are you asking
me
for?
Yeah, I am. I'm keeping it.
What are you asking me for?
I did before, and I looked down. I'm like, oh, okay. From the free throw, an air ball for Milwaukee Tech. They tried to save the rebound, but that will come up empty. So we have we'll have a little break between games then. You'll hear from Coach Matt Gregory and our Norse player of the game in this post-game show, and then we'll take a break and then get ready for the next game. And we're going to get a timeout right now. So 44-22, we're back in 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty.
Whether it's a full court pass, dunk, or press, we won't miss a second of Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
All right, out of the timeout. Bay with the ball, 3 minutes to go in the third. England left side to Bordinsky. Holly puts down the dribble, takes it in the corner, looks, sets it up to Kennedy on top. Got Brooke wide open on the right wing. Holly will dribble to the top. Now get it back. England, a long three, short. And the rebound pulled down by Normal. Number 24, Janae Normal. 44-22 the score, 2:34 left here in the third quarter. Nice pass underneath, and she'll get to the line here. The shot is off the glass and rim, no good for Daisha Christian. But the foul on Holly Wardensky. 2:27 left in the third. Bay College doubling them up at the moment, but free throws coming here for Daisha. And nothing but net on that one. Again, Milwaukee Tech's in a situation where they have to play literally every game on the road. They've not been able to play any games at all in their home gym or actually play at Alverno College there in Milwaukee County. Second free throw on the way, and that one's good. But I've heard that they're making some changes down there, Mike. Like the Bucks are allowed to have some fans at their games, so I don't know if they're going to be allowed to play some home games yet this year or not down at Milwaukee Tech, or even at a couple of other schools in the city there.
Yeah, Wisconsin's my home state, and I'm not too proud of the way they've handled this situation. So
we'll leave it at that.
I'm going to refrain from comment here.
All right. Through the hands of Kennedy England at that end of the court, but it was deflected apparently by Milwaukee Tech, and so the Norse will get the basketball back with 5 on the shot clock. And Giselle is going to pass to Holly. She's open, shoots, scores! Holly on top, her third triple of the game.
Good look there by Holly.
And they only had 5 on the shot clock, too, so 47-24. You're having problems over there, aren't you, with that camera?
Well, nice rebound. Good putback, and they can't finish.
Yeah, underneath. Another offensive rebound. First one by Christian, this one by Normal. And unfortunately, I think she went over the back there to get that last offensive rebound. Oh, you had the wrong lens on that thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to switch out lenses. If I'm on the baseline, that shorter one works better. But
yeah,
I did pulled a bonehead move and forgot it in my living room. So Coach Johnson had to pick it up on his way in. Luckily, he went home to change.
Yeah, 47-24. Yeah, what we're talking about is Ponko's taking pictures for the Bay Norse website. On top, Arsenault throws up a 3, no good. Offensive rebound underneath, and we'll have free throws here for the Norse. I believe that's 5. Yeah, I've got my camera with the long lens is at the hockey game right now, Ponko, and so I've got the little one with this short lens, which took a few shots down here earlier for rrnsports.com. But other than that, I'm taking a pretty tranquil evening as far as the picture. I do it on all the road games, you know. So.
Well, yeah. You know, you get plenty of pictures.
Oh yeah, and the kids like them, you know, the pictures and the videos. Koski makes both free throws at the line, and so she has 4 points. It's 49-24, and we're gonna sub in here. Yeah, gonna sub in with 1:18 left. Hannah Clark will check back in. Remember, she had a basket the first half, and she is. I'm trying to remember if that's her first basket. I think she might have gotten one down the first time we went to Chicago. I'm old and I can't remember. Oh, nice pick here. England steals it off of Renteria, but then they get it back again. Good quick hands. Nice job by Brianna May, and she drives and scores for Milwaukee Tech.
I think some patience would have done England some good there. She tried to dribble through 2 defenders and just got picked.
Lorla throws it on the baseline, kick out in the corner, 3 on the way, long for Wardinsky. Underneath the rebound for the Norse, and that is Chevy Koski getting another trip to the free throw line. If you missed her interview, by the way, at halftime, you can go to rrnsports.com later tonight. I'll post it there along with the recap of this game. I don't know if I'm going to write one myself or be lazy and choose yours.
That's bold assumption. Thinking that I'm going to get one done today.
Well, you know, it was funny this weekend. We switched off days, right? There was one day I did one. One day you did one. Koski at the line makes.
I like that. Take a little work off of each other.
Yeah, it works. We're both decent writers anyway. Koski misses the second free throw. 50-26 Norse into the final minute of the third quarter. Long pass up the near side now for Evans. Boy, this girl has played a lot of minutes. Well, a lot of them have, right, for Milwaukee Tech.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't have a choice.
Right. They've only got 7 girls there. Bank shot off the glass, no good. Rebound put back up and in. That's one thing they've done nicely tonight is Christian puts that one home, is they've rebounded pretty well.
Yeah, and I've talked to the coaching staff too, and it's kind of beating a dead horse, but we gotta get bodies on defenders and get some rebounds here.
5 to shoot, 3 ball, good for the right side of the court for Brie Arsenault to end a successful third quarter. Her second triple of the game, and the Norse lead 53-28 after 30 minutes of play. We're back with the final quarter 60 seconds from now. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Boss Equipment and Party Rental. See what you and Boss can do for your next project or event. We've been helping out since 72. Expert guidance helps you do it right. A commitment to excellence is sure to like. We're family owned, so we care more. Boss Equipment, what you're looking for. Boss Equipment and Party Rental. See what you and Boss can do.
We don't wallpaper, and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to help you. Stop in at first-bank.com. Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead, make it happen with Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval. Fees may apply.
Where it's all about people.
The voice of the North, Maverick 106.3.
53-28 as we go to the fourth. So Mike Ponko is also our baseball coach here. You guys are getting going, you guys being the baseball team and Heidi Sharon's girls softball team. And next opportunity, tell us a little about what you guys are up to, because there's a trip coming up next week, I guess, for you guys. Shovel pass near side goes to Christian. Christian to Evans, or pardon me, to Normill, then to Evans. Evans controlling it. Back at the half-court stripe. She's got 9 to shoot now. Penetrates up the left side of the lane, goes in, and we have a foul on the Norse.
Yeah, that is the rumor. The softball girls have an opportunity to get going first. They have Rhinelander built a dome where softball teams can play. Am I blinking in it?
Yeah. Yeah,
is it my cord?
Yeah, it may be a little loose there. Okay, so anyway, so the girls get started before the guys, eh?
Yeah, they have 3 games coming up this Sunday, actually, in Rhinelander. So they get a little action before they head south to Florida. They'll go back to the same place they have been going. The guys are, baseball-wise, we're going to try a new place. We're going to go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the Ripken experience there. It's a great-looking facility that I've wanted to see for a couple of years. So because the way it worked out with the teams going to Florida and stuff, it worked out. Wow. I don't know what I did to this headset.
I don't know, because it was working just fine.
Yeah.
And has all year. Evans made both free throws. Maybe it just came loose.
Yeah, I just played with the plug over here, so maybe I got it.
Okay. Melina throws up a 3. That's no good. Yeah, we don't need another dead headset. Right-hand dribble. Bierman up court now. Oh, that rolled up her hand.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I think it might have been tipped by Belina, though.
Then that would be no turnover then, right? But they do
Right.
turn it over at the other side of the lane, and now Holly Wardinsky brings it up for Bay. 53-29, 9 minutes to go. Nice pass. Bolton in there, no. Wouldn't finish, and comes back to Wardinsky. She throws it up off the back of the rim, no good. So 2 good looks, but no points for the Norse on that trip. So you're going to South Carolina then, eh?
Yeah, I'm excited to see this facility. It's all turf fields, and their fields are shaped like.
We get a tie-up here. Yep, on the. It's going to be Bay's ball as they 2-timed the young lady who had the ball there normal, and Bolton got a good piece of that ball. But anyways,
their fields are designed after old-time fields, so like the Polo Grounds and Scheibe Field and Ebbets Field.
Okay,
they're going to be
back.
the same dimensions like those, so it'll be a fun experience, I believe.
Norse miss at one end, and a 3-ball for Evans is off the front of the rim short. Rebound back to Evans. Evans near side gets it onto the post there for Christian. And back outside the arch now. They're down to 7 on the shot clock. 8:10 to go in the game. 53-29. Bay College ladies with the lead over Milwaukee Tech. Left side out, so she picked up her dribble and then had no chance at that point to even get a pass off.
I'm not entirely convinced they knew where the shot clock was, because when you said 7 seconds on the shot clock, they were backing it out towards half court trying to reset their offense. So I think they kind of lost track of the time there.
53-29, 8 minutes left. The Norse back in action this weekend. We go back down to play a very, very good Morton College girls team, or women's team. And I just always call them, hey, girls, like that. 3 from the right wing. That is no good. You see with Brooks' body language there, she's like, come on, I can't buy one today.
Yeah.
But anyways, that Morton College team is real good. And a lot of people I talked to there at that college were real impressed with our ladies, because we actually played with them longer than anyone else has. They're a top 10 team. Jump shot missed at this end of the court. Wardensky coming back up for the Norse, but she isn't stolen. Oh, nice move inside there by Lauren Evans. Banks it off the high glass. That is through, and she's fouled.
That good shot is, if anybody's watching on the webcast, you young players, there's a lot to be said for getting that ball high off the glass and soft. A lot of young kids you see playing are afraid to use that glass, and they just try and get it just barely over the rim and in, and you give yourself a heck of a lot better chance to hit a shot when you get it high and off the glass.
And they're saying it's not a made basket.
They took the basket off, huh?
Yeah, they say the foul was on the floor, so that's the call, and Bloniars picks up the foul. So, yeah, too bad for she went to the free throw line, thought she was getting an and one. They get it in the paint. This shot is off the back of the rim. No good for Noah Sicki, and the Norse come back up court, accelerating Sierra Molina inside, and she traveled on the way in.
Yeah, and I think they missed that call down here, Jack. I thought that was on the shot. And
I did too, actually.
She was bumped going up, making an attempt. It was making a move, and it's. I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, but
it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. But it was a nice move nonetheless, and my point still stands about the shot getting it up high off the glass.
Yeah, no, because you don't see kids try that as much. It's always about the square, above the rim. 53-29. Oh, she just did hold that pivot foot there. Normal, nearly traveled. She held it, though. Here's Evans outside the arch. Now to the top for Bierman. Bierman looks to drive, kicks it back out, and, nice save right in front of us. I almost had May in my lap here. 3-ball, no good as the clock went down to 0.
Nice
but they get the offensive rebound, and she'll drive to the basket, miss it off the glass. This time, Lauren Evans. Long pass ahead. Brooke Manor coming back for the Norse. Oh, she gives it up to Holly. Boy, that was nice, but Holly couldn't finish. Yuck. 6:20 to go. Long pass ahead now for inside to number 24 there. Normal missed it, and we're running gunning here. Here's Melina back the other way for the Norse. She goes inside. She left it off the side of the rim, and then the ball's thrown off a Milwaukee Tech player out of bounds. Bay College ball.
Yeah, business picked up there for a few minutes, huh?
Yeah, made me actually work for at least about 30 seconds. Kennedy England checks back in, along with Bree Arsenault, sitting down Molina and Manor for the Norse with 6:09 to play. So who do you got doing stats over there, Ponko? A whole crew of people. They each have their own job to do, right? Like keep track of rebounds, keep track of time, like in and out, that kind of thing?
Not quite. We run it off a computer program that works with our website. So Jared Crow is over there working the computer, and we have 2 young ladies that
3-ball from the right wing, no good for Holly Wardensky, and Milwaukee Tech gets the rebound, and we're going to get a timeout here.
We have two young ladies that have kind of volunteered their time to help us because with baseball, with this season being so late, running into baseball season, we're going to be on the road for some games. So Marnea Lefebvre, a senior at Gladstone High School, has volunteered to come in. She wants to see some basketball games, and she's learning the computer. And a blast from the very recent past, Haley Trudell is over there too, and the two young ladies are learning with Jared what it takes to be a spotter for him and tell him what stats to put in, and eventually learn to drive on the computer.
So so she'll say 30 missed shot, 22 rebound, 31. You know, and that's all that Jared is hearing the whole game. Then, as he enters the data.
Yeah, it's when the crew is working well, they'll understand the order in which he has to put it in the computer. So it might be a 3-point shot, 22 blue, offensive rebound 33, put back no good, defensive rebound.
So then why do we have somebody with an old-fashioned book like me keeping it in pencil and whatnot?
Because it is the NCAA rule and NJCAA rule to have an official book there.
Okay.
Just to help with the officials if there's a mix-up between the scoreboard and the stats. The book is what's official, so they'll. So
the stats crew isn't official, and neither is the scoreboard isn't.
Right. The book, if there's an issue in the game, the book would be looked at as official. They can go to the stat crew if there's questions, but the book would be the first one, and then the table crew can actually help clarify things there.
Out of the timeout, Milwaukee Tech's got the ball. May on top. Gets to the free throw line, flings one up off the back of the rim, no good. Sandra Bolton chases down the rebound at the free throw line, and the Norse will bring it up court with 5:18 to play. Kennedy England over now for Holly Wardinsky, right side. On top for Bolton, left side to Arsenault. Bree with the basketball, puts down the dribble, gets it back to England. England, stutter step, kicked it out in the corner for Wardinsky. Wardinsky drives down the right side of the lane and then gets it over to England. Back underneath for Bolton. No, Bonniers cleans up the garbage, and she scores for her 8th point of the game. 55-29, Bay College with the lead. And Milwaukee Tech with the basketball, Brianna May. Gets tied up for a second there by Arsenault. Saves it, gets it to the top. Shot off the side of the glass, no good for Normal. And the Norse look to run. Here's Wardinsky, right-hand dribble, left-hand dribble. Goes down the right side lane. Beautiful bounce pass to Bolton, put it in.
Yeah, nice job running the floor and not giving up that pass too early and letting the defense get there. She made the defense commit to stopping her before dumping that off and getting Bolton a wide open layup.
17 for Bolton, 57-29. She's the leading scorer by far for either team in this game. Left side of the lane, Noah Sicki. She's cut off. Nice job by Blonniers and Bolton. Here's a spin move and a jump shot, no good, about a 12-footer for Evans. They chased down the offensive rebounder, more or less actually came back to her.
Right.
Throws it up off the glass, no good, and now we're going to get another timeout here. Matt Gregory's not going to leave any on the table. 57-29 your score. Bay College a big lead, back in 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Dignity, care, and understanding. Skradsky Family Funeral Home. Since 1947, we've been the name to trust. Professionalism and is what you Skradsky Family Funeral Home.
Every fadeaway, finger roll, and foul, we have it here on Bay College Basketball, Maverick 106.3.
3:53 to play in the game. 57-29 Norse out of the timeout. 3-ball right side for England, no good. Kennedy's only made 1 in the game. She has 7 points. She won't like that stat. Well, they shoot the threes before they wake up for breakfast up in Rock mid-pin, you know. Milwaukee Tech with the basketball. There's a triple from the left wing. That's no good. And England chases down the rebound right in front of us here. Kennedy up the right side. Long pass ahead now onto the baseline. And we get a foul as Bree Arsenault was driving. But, you know, Bree had a monster basket on a beautiful setup during that comeback in the fourth quarter. I don't know if people saw the video I posted on rnsports.com. It happened right in front of me down in Chicago. That was a big basket for her. Good look.
Well, that's part of it, Jack. If you're going to win games or you're going to be in big games, you have to have contributions from more than one or two people, and when those role players can contribute in those situations, that's what usually when you come through.
57-29, Bay College. Well, the ladies, they had the 2 big threes from Sierra. You expect that. She's one of your sophomore leaders. And then Holly took over in the final minute, right? But there were some girls that did a nice job as Laniars here gets squeezed in between a couple of players. And or is that Madison? Madison, yeah. She was called for traveling. Madison Olson, I didn't see her check yet. I think it's part of the reason Gregory called the timeout there is to
get some girls on the floor.
Yeah, get her out there. And I think Chevy may have just checked in too. Anyways, there's 3 minutes to go. And the Norse are up 57-29, so they'll be 3 and 5 after this one, headed back to face Morton College again. And then a new opponent, Kankakee, that's not a new opponent. Yeah. We already played them. So 2 top 20 teams for the Bay College ladies this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. 3-ball near side, Bierman a little long with that. The rebound pulled down by Madison Olson with that big brace on her left knee, Mike. That's got to be cumbersome to deal with.
Yeah, I talked to her about it yesterday, and she said it's no big deal. She had to wear a brace last year, so she's comfortable with it.
This one here looks like it weighs about 20 pounds. We get another timeout here, 57-29. Gregory's determined to use all of them. 60 seconds this time. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Jones Financial Advisor Cheryl Rains. Let me show you.
Oh, great.
Or contact us at 786-6865. Personal attention. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Why should you fly from nearby at the Delta County Airport with Delta Airlines? Easy flights to anywhere in the world. Delta County Airport gets you to Detroit and Minneapolis earlier for more flight options, allowing you to work, get to your destination that night, and start the vacation the next morning. Free parking, easy drive when you return home from your trip. Check in and check bags at delta.com. Keep the Delta Airport in mind for your next flight. It's just easier when you fly from the Delta County Airport.
Jump ball, jump hoops, and jump shot, we cover it all. It's Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
Well, leave it to me to take a 60 when they only called a 30. I thought they called us full time.
He called a full.
Okay, well, anyway, we ended up missing a play. No points, though. Bay at the other end.
Yeah, Maddie Olson tried a post move from the right side, and well defended. She got it up off the rim and no good.
And so it's Lauren Evans to inbound right next to you, Ponko.
That's one of the rule differences between college and high school, Jack, is if you call a full, but you come out of your timeout early, as long as you're the one that called it, the timeout is on, you ring the first horn, and the other team has to be out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Milwaukee Tech had the ball. Nice tap away from behind there by Madison Olson and Kennedy England, and it's a turnover, so the Norse get it back. 57-29 they lead. Coming up, Matt Gregory, our post-game interview, along with our player of the game. You got to pick one, Ponko. I don't know. There's some girls that, especially in that first half, played really well. Okay, bounce pass. They're trying to get Madison her first basket, right?
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out as it's out of bounds to Milwaukee Tech.
We can work on some things, get some other girls some opportunities, and above all, get some confidence here.
Nice move inside here. That off the rim, no good for Evans. You know, you got to tip your hat to the Milwaukee Tech team. Those girls have got to be, we can tell where we're sitting, they're gassed. I mean, they've been out there forever. They have to, 5 of them at least, right? Have the 7 have to be out there at all times. And I imagine they're playing in masks for the first time. You know, those kind of things where, they're.
Yeah.
Nowosicki with a nice basket off the glass on the inbounds play and one. 57-31. I think Gregory would be real happy with the first half, and the second half has been kind of dull.
Yeah, we had that one stretch where it was up and down, but that was a little sloppy too. I think there's definitely some positive points from this game to take away, and some things where we need to work on some things. And I've been harping on the rebounding all game. I think that's something that they really need to get after and improve on. And but this is probably the best their offense has looked so far.
Bree Arsenault the rebound at this end. And then at that end, they get it to Hannah Clark.
Once again, found a nice gap in that zone and found her wide open for the layup.
Second basket of the game for her, 59-31. Nice rebound by Arsenal at the other end, too, after the missed free throw on the and one opportunity. Evans throws up an air ball. I think she felt she got hit, got fouled, and she's still sitting on the free throw line. Norser breaking back the other way. Reverse layup, and it is good for Bree Arsenault.
Oh, I got a great picture of that one.
Well, congratulations. You've only been snapping them for 35 minutes. It's about time you got one.
I missed the whole first half. Give me a break.
You should have told Johnson to drive faster. May drives the baseline. That one tapped out of bounds. There's a foul as well, so they'll have to chase the ball down the corridor. 25 seconds left, 61-31 Bay.
You haven't lived enough of your life on Johnson time.
No, I do. I'm on every road trip.
I know. You should know better than to say that.
You're right, I should. 61-31. 25 seconds left. Ladies basketball here tonight. And the free throw is no good for Brianna May. Norse have held them to 14 points in this half, 17 in the first half. Bay had 35 in the first half, 26 in this half. Free throw, nothing but net for Brianna May. 5 points for her. 61-32. 20 seconds to play. The Norse bring it across half court. England over to Giselle. Cross court to Arsenault. Gets it to Madison. Olsen, there you go. That one nearly hit the roof.
Ooh. That was by far the toughest shot she's had all night, and she buried it like it was nothing.
Yep. 63-32. They finally got her the look. And you're right, that was not an easy one. Open jumper this side, no good. Norse clear the rebound. Bree will just dribble it out. That's the ball game. Bay College 63, and
they should be able to get in, Mikey. They're fine.
Milwaukee Tech 32. We'll hear from Coach Matt Gregory and our player of the game, Paco. Pick one. 30 seconds or 60 seconds. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
At Elmers County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports. Hockey, football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball. We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmers County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value.